Okay, welcome back to the next set of heats for the BOS Pre-Dreadnaught Era tournament. This was also recorded on a live open mic with a couple of different guests on Dama's Discord server. I hope you enjoy. I think you made some quick updates, mostly just to get the mortars to fire.
Yes.
And I did
I
did test it out, and they do work a lot better.
Yeah. I also made the smokestack longer. Because I wanted to.
I can appreciate that. Yeah, it's kind of almost the same height as the mortars now. Alright. Gotta love how these spawn in with totally different colors than they're going to snap to. Alright. And then I recall the Gull being a lot of metal and health, so it's probably going to weather the damage output from the SheChonk'int for a good long time.
It's 2 layers of metal, 2 layers of wood.
That's a lot of health. That is a lot of health.
That sounds like a pretty good armor scheme to me.
Yeah, lots of buoyancy, lots of armor out front. Yeah, I like that.
The guns also have both a metal box around them,
Right.
but then the actual turret itself also has a layer of metal around the components.
Good. No HE leaks. Like it. I like it. Yeah, you got to protect the sub-objects because the game can be a little slow sometimes. The SheChonk'int has whatever you'd call this.
This is not actually too unrealistic. It's not as unrealistic as you might think.
No, but
If for ships, it's not really used, but tanks.
yes. Just to deflect the crazy freaking stacks of tungsten. Yes.
We're talking about a game here where you can use boilers and fuel engines in the depths of space or however far underwater you want them to be.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think
And-
the realistic argument just goes right out the window right there.
And then, of course, you've got your thinnest armor is 1 meter thick to begin with, and it somehow weighs like a pitiful amount to begin with. I think someone on Menti's channel did the numbers and compared actual APS performance versus metal, and they found that the what'd you call that little thing? The tiny little, the Stuart, the M16 Stuart, they found that its frontal armor was equivalent to 1 meter block of heavy armor from the depths in what it could stop. Or to, I think it was either a single 4 meter beam of metal, which of course is, 12 meters by 1 meter. I don't know. Armor in this game, man. It's a voxel game. Are the missiles gonna hit? No. And no. The APHE is going to hit, though. It looks like it already got through to some gun components there. Looks like it got through to more gun components. Oh, wow, the gun's gone. The gun is very gone. That was some unfortunate aim point. Where did it do that from? Did it just go through the neck? Yes. Yes, it did. Oh. By not firing under the waterline, it completely bypassed all the armor. Yeah, that's some bad luck. I think I clicked on one of your mortars there by accident. SheChonk'int apparently at some point got a disqualification point. I'm not sure what from. Hey, it looks like one of your mortars hit. 2 DQ points. Huh. I have no idea what from.
These are operating at what, about 1,000 meters?
Yeah, I think that's what both of them are supposed to be, and the limit's 2,000. I wonder if it's exceeded the speed cap once or twice. Oh, looks like some gun parts lost here. Just from the neck or beneath decks? No, that's
That
from a
is
shell
along
below
neck.
decks. But HE leak? Had to be. Yeah. So it looks like a shell hit right here, and the high explosive payload from it leaked down the turret. Oh man. This game.
Some wacky from the depths physics.
Yes. Oh.
Poor Sir Isaac Newton must be rolling in his grave.
Looks like we had an engine shot.
Ooh.
Missed that.
Didn't you say you went with hollow point cramps for this build?
Yes, hollow point HE. That way they can't bounce. Because I hate bouncing cramps. It's just a tremendous waste. So they are hollow point boom. Even though it's terrible for doing actual damage, at least they blow up when they hit. The little tiny secondaries are, I think, hollow point HE with like one frag at the back. I still have no idea where these missiles are aiming sometimes.
They just aim wherever the hell they want to be.
Pretty much.
I have 15 DQ points and I have no idea what from. 16. Did something get changed in the rule set by accident? I'm gonna have to check. Because I genuinely can't tell what's been happening to cause DQ points.
Seems like Howling Gull is just completely
Defanged and dead in the water.
Yeah, well, it's still got that turret going in front, I think, but other than that, I mean, it's barely spending any materials at all if you watch the material count there.
Yeah. It just ticked up another 3 DQ points. Almost instantly.
One thing, the old Howling Gull would have run out of mats by now.
Oh, would it?
Yeah.
What from?
Well, it just had 800, no, not 850, 8,500 mat storage.
Oh, I see. So you added more material storage.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's a bit more vulnerable to HP, HE now, but considering that the previous one would have been...
Completely out of
Actually, no, it
mats.
wouldn't be that vulnerable.
Yeah.
The main thing I changed
Yeah,
is
that front gun's dead.
Yes.
Sorry, what are you gonna say there, Fish?
These, I made some of the separator segments into
Storage.
wedges. I changed it to wedges, so I had the volume, that storage.
Gotcha. All right. I'm going to check the rule set real quick because I don't know what would be causing... Nothing that I've set up does 3 points in one tick. So I'm a little confused.
Still floating.
It is, yeah. Very buoyant design. But I think you've got 2% left.
Yep.
You might actually make it to the full timer, though. Maybe? Oh.
Nope.
There went the superstructure. The whole superstructure.
AI is barely escaped.
Yeah, I know. That's it there. I did notice that you had the... yeah, the rule set's just not working at all. It should be despawning due to low health now. What is going on? Okay, well, way below the health limit. What in the world?
I'd say that's safe to call it.
Yeah.
Minimum altitude, max distance, max speed, 1.5, 1.5, 0.72. Destroy below 57. Destroy sinking in 65.